Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wop, wow, 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 wow. Wop, 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 wow, wow. Wop, wow, 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 wow. Wop, bow, wop, bow, wop. Wop, bow, wow, wop. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. To the Daily Beak. It was tornadoes last night. Not tornadoes here anyway, but a lot of storms. Thankfully, our power is still good and everything. Um, but yeah, it's ugh, it's been a time. I'm having a lot more trouble sleeping just from the anxiety of tornado sirens going off every night. It's really not pleasant. I'm hearing them too much. And sometimes my brain will trick me into thinking they're like howling. Like fucking like a pack of wild dogs. Pack of wild dog. Ugh. I don't know. I've had a lot going on recently. Anyway. Botrix has joined the channel. I'm gonna open up the game. And I am going to take my meds. Today is Wednesday. And I will be taking my meds with uh water. Because I don't want to reach back and grab an energy drink. The water is a lot closer. It's just right here. I filled it up yesterday. Lovely. I also have a thing of yogurt here. Because I didn't grab food to have with my thing. Ooh. Or I did grab food, but that food is the yogurt. I think I ate something earlier. I'm gonna be honest, now that I think about it, I don't know. Morning. World's coming to an end. I already do it every Sunday. Mostly. Yeah. I am vibing. Bleh. Yeah. Uh Yeah. In my defense, I've not had a lot of space to think about it. Not to, not to give away my location, but it's been tornado sirens all night. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Are there just like layoffs happening, or is it something more targeted than that? Because, yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, no, I've just been, panicky. Jeez. Essentially layoffs. Oh, contract expiring. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, not ideal. I also love that layoffs are so common that it was the first thing I thought of. The second thing I thought of was targeted harassment. So those are my first two assumptions, knowing that you live in America. I don't know if it's worse that that was my first assumption or if it was kind of right. Yeah, no, fair. It's not an easy one. It's not ideal. I mean, like, technically speaking, you can say as much as you want here. Legally speaking, I wouldn't advise it, but, like, you know, physically. Like, unless you get a Fey Pact going or some shit. I jest. Bleh. I am simply vibing. I'm doing my best. But yeah, I need to get a ton of applications out. I've just not had a lot of space to think about it. Because it's been tornado sirens all night, every night, for days. And sometimes during the day, the tornado sirens come too. And I've been having like a guilt thing, about like my fucking old dog. Because, you know, stuff and things. And my brain keeps turning the sounds of the tornado siren into, like, howling in a very, your ass is getting haunted way. And it's one of the, like, my superstition brain
is being like, ooh, you are being haunted by some undead. And my logical brain is like, you are feeling very emotional right now. You are not actually being haunted by the ghost of your dead dog. But like, physically speaking, the end result is the same, you know? Yeah, right? It's, the family has not done a great job of moving on from all that. And as a result, we haven't spread his ashes or anything. And, whether it's a ghost or a kind of nagging specter of my own guilt, something has been making it very hard for me to sleep. Because I keep thinking about it. The old man deserves last rites. It's... yeah. I've been dealing with the fucking what is probably some form of auditory hallucination, but is, you know, yeah. My superstition brain has been worried that we have a fucking rogue Grim, basically. The techniques aren't exactly, it's not a one-to-one with folklore for how those are created, but, you know. Big scary ghost dog is what is stuck in my brain. Is the thought there. And I'm kind of just hoping that it passes, because I don't have a lot that I can do about the whole situation. So, yeah, right? Grims are... For those who are unaware, Grims are a form of undead, who are typically the first creature buried in a cemetery. A Grim is a protector of that cemetery, and one who aids those who are passing on into the next life. That is the folklore here. Grims are protector spirits. But, yeah. One of the notable things is, Grims are most commonly depicted as dogs, but they don't have to be. It's whatever is first buried. Typically, in ye olden times, folks would kill off a older dog in the village and, bury it in a graveyard that was being freshly consecrated, I guess. So none of their relatives would have the fate of being a Grim. Because though it is an honorable spirit, it is still fundamentally an undead, a creature that can't pass on. It's a fate most people don't want for their relatives. But, yeah. The thing is, I've got boards set up because I am supernatural. Um, Paranoia, that kind of shit. Basically, I would know if anything that was attempting, if any supernatural creature which was attempting to do harm crossed over into the property. They either would be kept out by the wards or the wards would break and I would feel it. So the thing my brain is saying here is it's not a vengeful spirit, but a mourning one. And the howling is just not ill-intentioned, just ever-present. It's tired of waiting for burial. It's... yeah. The looming specter of my own guilt is twisting some of the folklore, some of the supernatural whatever in my head. But either way, hunting or not, the outcome is effectively the same. I keep hearing howling and I can't sleep because of it. Can't sleep more than usual. I already wasn't doing great on that. I'm doing my best not to be overly worried about it. But it's, in the back of my mind. Because, yeah, anytime I hear the sirens, anytime I hear an ambulance or a fire truck going by, I do remember how he used to howl with the sirens. And I hear a lot of those recently. A lot more than usual. We already live on, like, a major street. You get sirens decently frequently anyway. But, with all of the tornadoes, yeah. It's been an ever-present thought. And, yeah. I'm, having a lot of issues sleeping. A lot more than usual. My anxiety brain has fully kicked in several times, and I've, like, reached out to some people for comfort a few times. But, like, overall, not much I can do about the whole situation. Fuck. Okay. There's probably an easier path to take there. Thanks, Digi. But yeah, no, that's the situation I am in, like, emotionally right now. It has made getting just about anything done very difficult. Luckily, I got a load of laundry in before this started, so I'm not doing this while also reeking. But, you know. Also good save in that respect. But yeah, I'm in a place. Love clean laundry. Yeah, it's made getting about anything productive done miserable. Um, and I've been doing my best to hang out around the prospectors more, because the socializing, even when I'm just like silently following someone around mostly, it's comforting. It takes my mind off things. This does too. Usually. Today, I've apparently decided that my personal traumas are, the topic. But, you know. But yeah. I've been meaning to do a lot more stuff. I was, I'm trying to help out around the house more. And I was supposed to get, like, a big load of dishes done yesterday, but I've just been... Poof! You know? I'm gonna see if I can manage it today. So if I'm ever unreachable at any point during the day, it is because I am standing over a sink full of dishes, grimacing, giving a dead-eyed stare to the sink. Yeah, it's not even like a huge... I don't have sensory issues with the dishes. A lot of the rest of my family does. Where it's like, ooh, I don't like touching the wet food. It makes my brain hurt. Like, that kind of thing. I'm good, actually. I can do that mostly unbothered. Thing is, when I stand there, doing the dishes, I have to constantly pay attention to my posture. Because otherwise, my back, I will come out of doing the dishes, sore back. All of my joints hurt, like, yeah. So it's not even a major, like, issue sensory-wise or anything, like, executive function. It takes 10 minutes. Like, it can be a problem sometimes when I'm already not doing great, but the main issue is my brain looks at dishes and thinks, ah, one of those chores that hurt to do. I'd prefer not to. Oh. Another one of these. Cool. I don't know. Is that a normal experience? Like, cause I gotta wash the dishes manually, cause we don't have a dishwasher or anything. Is that a normal amount of pain to be feeling after doing a load of dishes? I'm not sure. It seems like basically everyone I know is some flavor of chronically ill. So, yeah, I have no idea if the pains I experience when I do a thing are normal or not. Because everyone I talk to... Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I don't generally have, contamination OCD issues. It's just the, supernatural paranoia, really. There's some adjacent stuff that is probably part of it, but it's mostly, my brain paying too much attention to, the supernatural. It's what my first thought when I was sat here like, man, all of these sirens kind of sound like my dead dog. My first thought was, huh, it might be haunted, as opposed to, like, man, I'm having a guilt issue. No, yeah, because I'm tall, so I got a hunch. I got a hunch to do the dishes. Like that guy from, No Ratum. You know, one guy. Not read him. Not treat him. Whatever the place is called. Yeah. Which, uncomfortable, to say the least. Hunching over the sink. Like a homunculus. Like a homunculus. But yeah, it'll also make, my elbow and shoulder sore and all that. Also, I have carpal tunnel now. Just like on top of other shit. I've noticed. Yeah, right? Yay. Basically the pinky and ring finger on my right hand are like partially numb all the time. It started about a week ago, and it's just kind of kept happening. And at first I thought I was just like leaning on it weird. But it goes away sometimes, but not. Yeah. I've just got a numb sensation on my right hand all the time. So I'm finishing off my yogurt. As I'm sure you all can tell, I'm having a great couple days. Oh yeah, you don't think you have OCD fully. You just made a remark that you experience symptoms of contamination OCD. Well, babe, I think you know you're lying. Just out here like, oh yeah, no, I've just got some fucking contamination OCD like intrusive thoughts. Probably not OCD though. I also have all of these other symptoms. Babe, I need you to sit down and have a long talk with yourself, I think. I say that. I do that sometimes. I am quickly realizing that is not a thing most people do. Uh-huh. Sit down and have a long conversation with yourself. I do hear voices. Like, this might be more difficult to do if you don't have that issue. This looks like a great way to die. Let's avoid it. The great way to die, to be clear, being the two boom puffs that were on that cliff wall. Which I definitely would have, like, I don't know, hip checked and killed myself with. Like, love to avoid death. In some positive coping news, emotional support tiramisu. Man, I can't eat tiramisu after the incident, but I can verify that tiramisu is very yummy. We don't need to talk about the incident right now. Just know that there was an incident. I have tiramisu-related trauma. God damn. My brain works great, you guys. I've had so many dessert-related incidents. You know this, Pyrite. You remember the Red Vines incident. I think it's just the Red Vines incident and the tiramisu incident, though. There might be more, but I'm not thinking of them, if there are. I did have like 3 boxes of Red Vines the other day. Those things are like sticks of crack. I cannot get enough of them. There's too much rain happening here. It's fine. I didn't eat like several pounds. It was like 1 max. Probably less. what's going down. Once the cold goes all the way down, I'm gonna plant a checkpoint flag up here. There we go. I don't know, man. Okay. So, real quick to explain the Red Vines incident. For those unfamiliar with the Red Vines incident. There is this one time when I discovered that on Amazon, you could bulk buy like giant round, like gallon containers of red vines, right? And it's like, oh great, I can buy these in bulk, I can snack on them for like a while, you know? I can snack on these at a normal pace over a long period of time, right? That would be the normal thing to do. So I got 2 of those giant gallon containers. Which are definitely for, like, parties and shit. Like, they are not for just, like, one person with a sugar problem. But yeah, I got the things. I got 2 giant gallon drums of red vines. And then, you know, I had one next to me on the desk, and I just kind of started eating them. And, like, it wasn't an intentional thing to go through that many. It wasn't an intentional thing that I didn't eat anything else for a week. It was like 3 days, but still. It wasn't an intentional flub that I ate nothing but red vines for 3 days. It's just that it was enough volume that my body was like, okay, we're not hungry. Ow. What? Yeah, and it got so bad, that there was at least one... Okay. I went to the bathroom once, and my piss was red. Because it had been dyed by the red vines. It wasn't blood, it was dye. And now that I'm thinking of candy, I am remembering that I need to take my fucking vitamins. There were times in there when my spit was pink. It was a lot of red vines. And that's what happened with the red vines incident. It is that one time I ate so many red vines, all of my bodily fluids were dyed red. It wasn't intentional. It was just, I got very snacky. And then by the time I realized that I hadn't had any food, like proper food, for several days, it had already been several days. yeah, the whole time I was like kind of sick because I was subsisting off of nothing but sugar. A thing that you can do, um, your body can do a decent amount of compensating for just having sugar. Um, shouldn't, especially me. I personally can do a lot of compensating for just having sugar because I'm overweight. So I've got a lot of the nutrients stored up. Yeah, but breaking down your muscles for protein, that's fine. It's your body's designed to do that. A little bit. Kinda. It's supposed to happen. Increasing risk for osteoporosis by weakening your bones. Normal shit. It's fine. It was only for 3 days. I ate normal food once I realized what was happening. Just the fucking ADHD brain was like, yeah, no, this is, enough. This is satisfying. Just sugar is fine. I was more productive than usual. Because the excess of sugar had me, producing a ton of dopamine. It's just that there wasn't anything else. Yeah. It's yeah. It's one of those fun things where it's like, yeah, it's perfectly natural for your body to eat itself when you're not having enough nutrients. That doesn't mean it's good. It just means it's a thing your body can do. Shit. Okay. What? Lovely. But yeah, no. 3 days of nothing but red vines was the red vines incident. Really convenient lantern find, by the way. How did I not take any damage? I did take damage. Have you met me? It just got us stacked on top of all the other shit I have wrong with me. Why would the body do that if it wasn't advantageous? It is advantageous. It means you can survive in low food environments. Should you trigger it intentionally? No. But, you know, it's natural. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that amazing peak save I did there. I slowed myself down by basically you have a short timer as to how long you can hold onto a wall with no stamina. And you slide quite a bit if you grab a wall at high speed, but especially when you're going over like an overhang like this, you lose a lot of speed going around the edge, and it doesn't like give you problems from it's still, as long as it's within the timer, you're not gonna drop. So you can kind of save yourself if you have good terrain and stuff for it. But it is very situational. I had to grab the wall and like let it slide me down under to disperse that momentum. If it was a straight wall, I would have died. Like, if that shit was flat, I wouldn't have been able to disperse the momentum at all. It would have just hit me. I would have just hit the. I would have slid down the wall at the same speed and just kind of hit the bottom and died. But no, I went around the thing, so it's fine. Green or blue, go off your natural hue, flamingo. Oh, oh. But yeah, no. I've used my one run a day knowledge to trick the physics engine into letting me live. Basically. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. That's really not enough food for that. That's... I'm still gonna take damage. Shit. Is that open yet? Might not be... might not have been opened yet. If it has a med kit, I'm saved. If it doesn't, I'm dead forever. Edible mushrooms? That's already been opened. God damn it. This is not looking good. I mean, I've got that checkpoint flag back forever. Forever back. I'll put down another one. Because I'm pretty sure the first one has been swallowed by the fog right... Yeah, you can see the fog just over there. It's encroaching. It's definitely swallowed the other flag by now. That other checkpoint flag was pretty close to the bottom, relatively speaking. That is a recovery fungus up there. Alright, new primary goal. I really need there to be less rain. Thank you. Ooh. Remedy fungus, not remedy fungus, whatever. Heal me. Heal me more, please. Damn it. Okay. That's still pretty good. Fuck me. I fell right into that. Okay. It's not a run-ending amount of damage yet. But I doubt I am getting lucky again with another remedy fungus. You can only get so lucky per run. Beyond a certain threshold, and the horrors. A rungus, if you would. I would. I would indeed. I would indeed, a rungus. Do not the rungus. Hold on, guys. I just remembered I do have access to a very cute cat sticker on Discord. Hold on. Let me drop it in the Discord server. I'm going to the Soul Song Plays community. I am dropping this cat, Thief Kitty. So just so everyone knows the beauty of Thief Kitty before this stream is over. Because the stream is probably going to be over soon? Question mark, question mark, question mark? I don't know how effectively I'm gonna recover from this. Man, imagine if I am, like, the best peak player known to man right now. I've been doing a daily series for a little while, but just, like, I don't advertise all that much. So, like, imagine if I'm just doing impressive shit all the time, and it's just, like, I don't know how impressive it is. This could be enough for me to make millions of views. Maybe even $5 whole. Yeah, exactly. Most of my viewers, just my friends. One of these days, I'm gonna, like, Astral Spiff is going to play Peak. And he's gonna be, like, scouring the internet for good teachers. and I am going to, like, turn up on his fucking Google search. And I'm gonna get, like, a half-second credit in an hour-long YouTube video about Pete. And all of a sudden, I will have 1,000,000,000,000,000 viewers. Oh, shit. Okay. This doesn't look great. I might be able to... I might live. I don't know how close to day it is. But if it's close enough, I will recover from this, and I will be able to get to the campfire, and that will heal me, and there will be food there. I just need the sun. Yes? Come on. Come on. Come on, I believe in you, bud. You can do it. You can pull through. You can do it, bud. Yes! Holy shit. Oh, great work, Scout. The campfire is so close. I can tell. The world generation here means it has to be nearby. Yeah, right up there. She cheats death once again. The only man I'm dating is Death, and that's just because I'm cheating on him. The only man I date is Death, and I cheat on him every day. Heart spam, heart spam. I am a dastardly whore. We all need to get this, in our minds square. Okay, okay. I'm gonna grab the thing first. Because I shouldn't starve to death in the next 5 seconds. Yes! Ah, yes! Ah, shit. The Alpine's the harder one, huh? It's open for the Mesa, but you get what you get. Can only get so lucky. There's a threshold after which it's too statistically improbable. Do I need the lantern? Because I have a fairy lantern. I should be fine. Do I need a baton? I think heat might be more important than climbing items here. God. I am a dastardly whore and the world's worst cheater. I have never been loyal to my man. Parentheses, the death incarnate. Fuck. Hey, if you guys like what I do, now that we've hit the 1 hour mark, the robots are reminding me that I have a Ko-Fi page that you can donate to. Trail mix, better than nothing. If we've got, like, a health item, I'd love to see that. Just, like, any, like, med kit. I'll take a bandage. Anything like that. No? Okay. Well... I appreciate the thought. I'm gonna fortify my milk and keep running with the heat pack. Wait. Not ideal. Another heat pack. Dawn. I already threw one of those out. I can carry a heat pack around for a little bit. If I can find the capybara, the, like, yellow winterberry does a little bit of healing. I don't want to use the fairy lantern, because the fairy lantern is also a heat item. So unless I'm also recovering from cold, I don't want to use the fairy lantern. Like, if I get low enough, it's worth it, but... Does Peak have speedrunning categories? If it does, like, I would definitely be up for competing for that. But it's one of those, like... The seed changes every day, you know? Like, it's... They export, like, seed packs, basically. Every so often. It for sure does, probably does. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a speedrun thing, is the thing. It's like a challenge thing, not like a speed thing, usually. Minecraft speedruns randomly generate seeds. True. Alright, yeah. There probably is then. I don't know, I'm gonna tune into some speedrun thing and see someone, like, doing the backwards butt bounce technique. And they're, like, out-competing me by 80 minutes. Yeah, I guess my brain has, like, oh, it has to be, like, set seed for the thing to happen, but it makes sense that it wouldn't necessarily need to be that. I don't know. I think some part of me is worried about trying it because I might be good at it. And that conflicts with, like, how I view myself. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Black, white, green or blue, show off your natural hue, flamingo. Speedrunning is a great way to learn how to hate a game. Yeah. Set seed is... The peak percent random seed glitchless record is 20 minutes. Jesus! Set seed is just under 13. God damn. What are they doing? These streams are, like, usually about an hour for me. Probably using the canon glitch. But, I mean, it's not a canon glitch anymore. It is a canon feature. I don't know. Pyrite, is there a no cannons? Is there a no cannons speedrun? It's not a glitch, is the thing. It was in a patch report. It's in an official patch report. Originally, it was a glitch. But if you scroll back far enough, you can find the patch report where they took it out, and then afterwards, you can find the patch report where they were like, okay, we didn't realize people loved this so much. So we are going to keep it in, but it only works with backpacks now. Got it? Okay, cool. And it, like, eats the backpack, and it's like, that is the price of using the super cannon glitch. Yeah, I guess it can still be considered a glitch. I don't know. Pyrite, you're looking at the speedrun forums. Is there a no canon thing, or do we assume that the canon is counted as a glitch for the purpose of glitchless? Because it could kind of go either way. Yeah, speaking of the canon, I wasn't gonna bring it up. It seemed too convenient. Especially considering I don't usually use the canon, though. Like, I have used the cannon on a few occasions. Not to any real success. Oh no. That was too much damage for that short of a fall. Oh, it might be in a lower ascent. Is there an Ascent 7 run? If there is an Ascent 7 run, I don't think any of these streams qualify for it, actually. And I think that for the sole reason that if you look up in the corner, you can't actually see the bit where it says Ascent 7. Like, it's there. I can hide the overlay, and you can see it. It also shows all of the, like, black space that I have at the edge of the screen. But, like, you know. Pirate just has the web page open. I could look it up myself, but I would have to pause the stream. So I make Pyrite do it. Pirate's like an intern. This is the function of the Pyrite. Pyrite is spiritually my TA. Under the peak difficulty, that is the base difficulty. That is the peak is the normal mode. It's no ascents. Ascent 0. So yeah, they're probably playing in lower ascents, which makes sense. I could probably do this a lot easier if I was in a lower ascent as well. I probably could make it to about 20 minutes a run, honestly. I mean, maybe closer to a half hour on average, probably. But I'm sure I could get somewhere around that time. There's only one max percent entry, and it is 3 hours and 16 minutes long. Guys, I might be able to beat that. That sounds like something I can do. I have no idea. If it does mean anything other than highest ascent level, then... But, like, I could go back through and submit, like, an earlier VOD. Well, no, I couldn't, because you definitely can't see the Ascent 7 in the corner of the screen. I would have to do some editing for that. It's all achievements. Ah! Okay, yep. That would be my, like, true Mountain Goat playthrough. Yeah, no, that's not, happening. Hey, how's it going, Retro? Oh shit, I've had a Scorchberry in my bag this whole time. Oh, that's so convenient. Okay. I forgot about that. I entirely forgot about that. Just letting myself starve out here. What? Ooh, any tips before playing? Well... I'm trying to think of things that would be applicable on lower difficulties, because I only play the high difficulty runs. Oh shit. or like things that I just didn't know when I started out. I think, I don't know, what I can think of as helpful advice for like a first couple runs, the way Peak is divvied up. There's like 3 biomes you go through, and then you hit the caldera and the kiln. So it's like a 5 biome system. The second biome is usually the hardest. So if you can get past the second biome, you can go anywhere. And when you get to the caldera, it is going to look very scary because it is covered in lava and shit. It is a volcano. But know that it's actually super easy. Like, mechanically, it's fine. It's just easy to get intimidated. But if you approach it with the level of, like, okay, it looks scary, but it's actually super easy, it gets a lot easier to go through the caldera. Hey, of course. That's the best I've got for like first time runners. Second biome is the hardest. You might not think it, but it's true. Gotta go? All right. Have a good one. Love that. Just dropping in, asking for some advice, hopping out. Like, yeah, that guy knows what he wants. Or I guess knows what they want. I don't know gender. Like, hell yeah. God, I really hope. No, I think I can just end that sentence there. Oh, there's a mandatory mod for peak speedruns that tells you what mods are installed as like an anti-cheat thing. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, all of my shit up to this point is inadmissible. Like, I could get my shit figured out for that. And just start submitting the daily peak, daily from here on. Now, it would only be successful runs, but... Oh my god, my love! My love! My beauty! My grace! That's not supposed to be like that. For random seed, there is a terrain randomizer you have to use. Okay. Huh. I guess it makes sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. Because it would need to be a random seed every time. So you can't just get used to the seed on X day. Yeah, and as with every speedrun thing, you can't be obscuring part of the gameplay. Yup. Because the way my overlay here works is that, like, you can actually see most of it. It cuts off maybe a pixel at the edge. So the only, like, real problem area would be this bit, which notably covers what ascent level I'm on. And, you know, the chat. So I'd have to make an alternate, like, speedrun overlay. Which I can get around to eventually. Main thing is, it sounds achievable. I did just fully throw a bandage into the lava, huh? There's no way that landed anywhere I can retrieve it. Oh well. I do think it would be very funny to put this in as my first submission if I make it to the peak. Because I know it's inadmissible, but, like, there is an extended discussion in here of me talking with my chat about how it is inadmissible. Because, you know, for this, I could very well... I'm not using the terrain randomizer. There's no list of mods that I'm doing. So, like, you can't tell what mods I've been doing. I'm doing this live stream at, like, what, 11 p.m. I started it? So I have had, like, as with every single one of these live streams, I do them in the morning for me, before the map changes. I could have been practicing the entire previous day, you know, in order to, like, fake it. And, like, I know I'm not, and you guys trust me. But, like, a speedrun.com moderator wouldn't, you know? And they're right to do that. Yeah, I can see playing with a terrain randomizer. The daily peak in my brain is just doing whatever is the map of the day. And the shore restart rule, to make it a little easier for me, does mean that I can't be playing with the terrain randomizer for the daily peak if I want to do that. That being said, I could also swap out. I could get rid of that rule and just say I can restart, but, like, not on the same map. It's a little iffy, but, you know. I don't know. The daily peak would be just as enjoyable, I think. I will also say, I make absolutely zero plans to stop doing, like, flourishes and shit. So I will continue sitting here like, Pandora, my love! Like, every time I pick up Pandora's lunchbox, you know? No one can stop me. Also, just to back up my point earlier about how easy the Caldera is, I had no difficulty that whole time. I'm on like half stamina from hunger and weight. This is on me. This is on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's my fault. That's... No, yeah, I heard it. I noticed as soon as it came out of my mouth that I was tempting fate too hard. I was poking the bear on that one, and that's on me. That not even Pandora could save me from that. That's very much on me. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it looks like that is it for me. Today. You love to see it. I really appreciate everyone's viewership. I appreciate you specifically, Pyrite, for doing a lot of Googling for me. I want to thank you all for coming, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye. Heart emoji, heart spam.